So at the age of about, let's say 7, I played this game called Kirby Pinball. Now this game was hella fun. I was almost addicted to it. I just had the urge to keep trying to beat my own high score. And so I spent nights and days trying to beat myself. And one time I came close. Right at the pinnacle moment where I was about to get the high score, my batteries ran out. I was absolutely devastated. And in that moment where I realized that I just failed to reach the high score and that the game had died on me, I snapped. Before I even knew what I was doing, I'd hit the screen and shattered it into a few pieces that were completely unusable. At first I was surprised with myself. I'm not normally a very violent person, but then I realized that I had an element to me that could actually get really angry. And that was the first time I'd actually felt rage. And this element of myself continued to cultivate over years of playing online games. And this continued up until I went to high school. Now, in about year 11, so I was about 17 years old, I went to school, just a normal day, and I walked into my health class. The topic of that day was arousal. Now, I'm not talking sexual arousal, I'm talking sports arousal. The best explanation I can think of is, well, imagine that you're going for a 400-meter race. The key to a 400-meter is that you don't weigh yourself out too early and you don't take too long to get to the end. And so logically, the key is to get right in that sweet spot of going at high speed but not falling flat. And so, if you're over-aroused, then you're just going to run too fast at the start and maybe overestimate what you can do. If you're under-aroused, you may be too tired or sleepy or think that you can't even do it. So in its relation to gaming, a lot of pros in gaming talk about the idea of being on tilt. Now this is being over-aroused, this is being angry, and of course every pro doesn't want to have this happen to him or her. You gotta keep track of how you feel about the game and what your emotional level is. If you feel like you're gonna go on tilt or you feel depressed about the game, just take 10 seconds to look away from the screen, realize that you're in a home, maybe you have a pet you can look at and say g'day, stuff like that, and then just take a few breaths and then get right back into the game. The second one is just realizing that you're human. Sometimes you're going to react with anger to something that you did, and then you got to realize that whatever you say does affect other people. So, if you know that you made a mistake and then someone says, hey dude, what the hell, you're going to feel worse. So, in that instance, you don't want to do that to someone else. Be constructive in your criticism and make sure that you're not going to offend anyone. And the last two are pretty easy. If you've had a bad game, stop. Just get up, go have a walk, have a drink. And the last one, always check about how you feel between games. Are you tired? Are you angry? Well, maybe you should have a rest. And always remember that the best of us have bad days, and sometimes you just can't help yourself. So tell me, what was the first game you ever raged at? And do you have any strategies for dealing with rage? Let me know down below. Until next time, good luck and have fun.